peed in Dade's box, right?
Do you know the funny thing? You were screaming since I have to pee, I have to pee. So I thought you already went to go pee, waking up, not knowing that this is what actually genuinely happened. I was like, hey, cool.
I went there and I was like, Doris, what's up? You said you wanted to see me. And she was like, a thank you would be nice. She also joined in the washing.
Yeah.
Now her conversation with Gigi, when Gigi was going to making up, preparing themselves for the eviction. Now Gigi was like, that she was hearing Sultana screaming, I want to pee, I want to pee, I want to pee. You understand, right?
Yeah.
Only for her to wake up this morning to find out what happened. That it was in this person's box, so that Sultana went to pee.
Wow.
And Gigi was like, oh my God. So that's how Sultana answered that, well, that happened, but I mean, I had an issue with Doris. Doris from nowhere just came to call me and said she wants to see me. So Doris now called me, and all of a sudden Doris just said to me that, a thank you would be nice.
Yeah.
A thank you would be nice. So according to Sultana now, she was still not saying that thank you would be nice. That
but it wasn't even only her that washed the clothes, it was her and Ibifubara. Yes.
You can imagine SNM clan. Doris called Sultana to see her like, Madam, I cleaned up after you. See what you do for this babe space, so I cleaned up after you. But according to Sultana, she said that but Ibifubara told me that she herself and Doris cleaned the place or what? She did see.
SNM clan.
Not even remorse.
When
remorse.
I was listening to that conversation, when I was watching both people, I don't think any of them felt any way about the deed.
Yeah.
The deed, though, not even the people that helped her wash the clothes. The deed.
The thing is, SNM plan is for Dede now. Let's just put this out here, right? Dede had a diary session, right? Dede, according to her, said she was on edge last night. It means say she be de para. She won't just do one or two things, right?
Yes.
That something happened last night, right? Now, Biggie all of a sudden, because dismiss and just says, summarize your stay, your experience in the house. I don't want to hear about I don't want to hear about last night. Summarize your experience in the house.
Two ways. Either it's been avoided or they just want to do fast. Do you understand? Just let's focus on the fact that this is the question we are asking today. We're going to revisit this stuff. I don't know if you understand.
I don't think so, because with Faith,
I said two options.
Yeah, two options, right? Yeah, because with Faith, for example, Faith stayed for minutes, for a very long time, narrating from what happened last week to so many days after. Dede, at least, tell him to stop or whatever, right? So in a way, she would have actually spoken about what happened, last night. But I mean, Big, of course, I have to tell her she does, summarize what happened, right? But now the thing is now, for Sultana now, she's saying that, Doris cannot just say a thank you would be nice.
Now, why would she do that?
You understand that?
When she wasn't the only one.
Exactly. That Doris said that she was the one that did it when it wasn't only her that did it. That cannot even be an excuse.
Exactly. You don't know. Why is that the point of that conversation?
Yeah.
And not you feeling bad for what you did to someone.
You understand, right? So,
people do.
So at the end of the day now, it's looking like in a way, Dede reacted.
Yeah, she did. It was Coin that I
think
calmed her down. Yeah,
so Dede reacted.
She did.
The reason why you're saying Dede is on kind of mood today. Hope you understand, right? So in other words, it's more like, either that was hidden, swept under the carpet, but I don't think there was any form of protection anywhere, right? It's just that, seeing that kind of thing, it's quite traumatic and disgusting, understand, right? I don't think Biggie... Biggie
this can be swept under the carpet.
Biggie no go one showdown on sharp, but now that it's out, if Doris did not talk, nobody will know.
Yeah.
I think for a while nobody will know, right? Because at the end of the day now, this is what happened, and I mean, until Doris spoke out, why is it that the whole timeline became different?
Yeah.
So in other words,
nobody knew about it.
So only God knows how many things that happen in this house, right?
That we don't know.
Nobody really knows,
and I can say a lot happens and they don't show us.
Right.
Because you see someone have the mind, the camera crew will have the mind.
Yeah.
Two people will be having a conversation about something very juicy.
Yeah.
They'll have the mind to remove it.
Right?
That's how crazy this shit is. That's how mad this thing is.
Exactly. So please understand this, right? In as much as, because we left that intentionally, right? For Doris to mention Sabrina, because we know it wasn't Sabrina she was talking about.
Why
it's very simple.
Why should we cut her mentioning Sabrina's name when that is actually the clip? That's exactly how it happens.
Listen to it yourself. There's no any twist of narrative.
No.
Listen to it for yourself.
But we know it was Sultana.
So
even if you saw in the clip where she said Sabrina,
fine, you understand, right? But it's a Sultana, because at the end of the day, she said Sultana, don't say thank you, right? So that was a mistake, right, on her own part, right?
Yes.
But for her mentioning Sultana not saying thank you, she actually called the babe. You didn't tell me thank you, and Sultana, of course, she said argue, right? So at the end of the day, now this thing really needs to be addressed, because I mean, if Dede is feeling
someone was saying that Bozita too was pranking people. Maybe that's why Biggie doesn't want to say anything because pranking people now up and down in the house, like the snake in the house. Okay. And Sultana peeing in the box.
Okay, in other words, it's been like double standard.
Prank. Yes, double standard if Biggie addresses that one.
Come on now, SNM plan. This is a thin line here. Please, let's not get this in twisted, because right now they want to twist this narrative and make it a validation of Sultana's head. It's very different. It's very different. If Sultana did this, out of everyone's box,
it's Dede.
Now Dede box where you go enter. Come on, you're being vindictive now. That is you've been spiteful.
Even if you Zita that Dede, she'll be punished too.
Of course.
She will be punished.
When Zita was being destructive, what's it gonna stop for here now?
Yeah.
Without dress up, no, this one cannot be swept to unless at the end of the day, Dede has already let it go, right? But I'm trying to tell you guys that if Doris did not speak on 100 this afternoon, we will not know for no right? So I don't know, plan. That's it, right? That's the Doris. Says to Doris, Sultana, of course, not confirming that, right? Hope you all are ready for the eviction. By now, as you're watching this, it's already close to the eviction time. Maybe except for don't call and call lounge. I don't know, right?
Yeah.
All right. So
I don't know if he's going to address anything, but like we are really going to see.
Yeah.
Dede, does she have anything to wear?
I don't know. I don't know. Maybe they want to say, maybe now I should wear that nightie.
I should be helping people this morning.
With their
making their hair, even though their hair, it looks so funny.
I know.
What's his name?
Yeah.
What's his name? Koi's hair.
I don't know which kind of hair she go to for Koisha. I don't understand that hair.
What's her name? Doris hair.
Doris. You should have done Doris hair.
No, is it Missy? No, I'm just saying their hairstyle. It looks so funny.
Yeah, it looks good. I like Thomas. I like Sultana's one. I like Doris.
I've not seen a lot of them.
Yeah, Sultana looks good.
But
Doris
the
looks
process
good.
of Doris' hair looks funny. I don't know if it looks nice now. I don't know. But I'll check.
All right. So what's the plan as usual? Mama come we say make we can't tell now waiting the supper. What's the Sultana matter? B she don't confirm mama. Now see B is on to follow. As usual, we're out of here. Peace. Yebo.